All right, guys, we got a good one today. A while back, I did a review on a Kittyhok pan-tilt zoom camera, security camera, and they contacted me again and they wanted me to do another video for one of their other cameras. And I said, sure, but this time I want more cameras so I can give some away to my viewers. And they said, sure, no problem. So they sent me, I asked for 3, and they sent them right out. And today we're going to open up one of these and take a look at it and see how it works. And then this is actually the same here. We're going to open up one of these and see how it works, and then stick around to the end of the video, and I'll explain to you how you can enter to win one of these 100% wireless battery security cameras. All right, stick around. All right, so what we got here, these are Kittyhok 100% wire-free rechargeable battery security cameras. They're weatherproof. They have 4 18650 cell batteries inside, so they claim they can get up to 270 days between charges. Like I said, they're wire-free. They're 1080p, 120-degree wide-angle lens. To me, they're very similar to like an Arlo camera. I have Arlo cameras at my house. The difference between Arlos and these, the Arlos comes with a base station that plugs in with a cable next to your router, and then the cameras are connected to the base station, whereas these cameras are just connected right to your router. There is no base station. And these also use a micro SD card inside the camera for local video storage. They do have the cloud option, but the cloud is not free. There is a small monthly fee for the cloud service. You can just store the video right on the micro SD card inside the camera, but if someone was to walk away with your camera, then you'd lose the video altogether. So if you go that route, I do recommend you mount these up fairly high so someone can't just grab it and run away with it. But enough about that. Let's get into these. Let's check these things out. Let's see if we can get in here. All right, slide the sleeve off. Oh, it's upside down. Let's see here. There we go. Well, it looks like it comes with the user guide. Comes with a camera mount. What's funny about these camera mounts, these look just like the ones that I bought aftermarket from Amazon for my Arlo cameras. The Arlos come with like a magnetic ball mount, and it didn't seem like a very permanent installation to me, so I bought these aftermarket mounts. Anyway, this is exactly what Amazon sells for the aftermarket Arlo mount. And we got the camera itself and a charging cable, which it doesn't appear to come with a charging brick, so you're going to have to supply your own charging brick, but it does come with a cable. And then, of course, we got the cameras themselves, and looks pretty good. The Kittyhok, couple antennas. Remove the plastic cover, and underneath here is where there's your micro SD card slot. It'll hold up to a 128 gig micro SD card. They recommend at least a class 10 speed card. And then, of course, you got your micro USB plug-in for charging. That's where you would charge it through. And it looks like when this kind of rubbery thing is put back in place, it has a separate one here, so you can just leave it plugged in if you want, and then this rubbery membrane will seal around your plug and help keep the weather out. But then you got your power switch, and you've got your reset switch there, and it's pretty simple to run. Okay, guys, hopefully you can see what I got set up here. I got the camera powered up, and I got it connected onto my network, which was extremely easy. The instructions here that tell you how to get onto your, okay, they talk about installing camera, they're talking about mounting it. But you go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, and you can either scan these codes or search for Cloud Edge. search for Cloud Edge and install the app. And once the app is installed, you just register an account with a username and password, and then power on the camera and follow these steps. And what's really nice is there is voice prompts coming from your phone. It'll literally say each step of the way what to do next in a human voice. So that's pretty nice. But let's say you couldn't hear that voice prompt. You can follow along in the instruction manual here, and it's extremely easy. Like, you just point the camera to the screen of your phone, and it just knows how to hook up. Like, you don't need to go onto your router and configure any network configuring at all. You just turn it on, and pretty much it just hooks itself up. It was very easy to connect the camera to the router. It took no time at all, and it was up and running. Anyway, enough about that. I've got my tablet with the app on the tablet, and this camera is looking at the two other boxes. And of course, you're looking down at it, looking sideways over it, so you're getting everything all in one shot. I just wanted to show you what the app looks like. So we got live, we've got history. The history would be off of the SD card in the camera, and you can look it up by calendar. If you went back a certain amount of days, you can pull it up by days. I just wanted to show you the different. And here's your cloud. Okay, so there's the cloud. That's where you would get video that was stored in the cloud if you had cloud service. They do offer 7-day free trials, so if you really want the cloud, you can check that out too. But and then and up here we have let's go back to the live tab, and then up here you've got a menu, and of course that's my device name. And here's where you would adjust your motion sense. Now, this particular camera uses PIR, which is passive infrared. So instead of just relying on motion, just flat out motion, it also uses passive infrared, so it looks for differences in heat within its field of view. So, if you had leaves or branches or a bush blowing in the wind, there's really no changes in temperature. But if an animal or a human or somebody walked by, it would sense a difference in temperature. And so therefore, the reason for PIR is to eliminate or reduce false alarms, false motion alarms. So that is really cool. I have never had a camera with that yet, so that's going to be fun to play with. But anyway, here's all your settings. Pretty self-explanatory. I just wanted to show you the setup. Let's go back to the live view. You can see now there's a delay because it's going through the network. But so I'll move my hand there, and I am where I'm filming this versus where my wireless router is here. I am probably close to 100 feet away through 3 walls. And so, it's got a good connection. It's 1080. Pretty darn good camera for what it is, for the price especially. So yeah, it's pretty simple and self-explanatory. If you had more than one camera, you would have, you could be able to scroll here through all you could have, you could probably have 10 of these things or 5 of them, and you could just scroll up and down between all the different live views. And of course, right now I just have the one on my network. All right, guys, to finish my review here, I think these cameras are pretty decent. Now, I'm not just saying that because they gave them to me for free, but, if I was in the market for a 100% wireless battery camera where it requires hardly, other than putting a couple screws in the wall to mount the thing, it requires no installation. You don't have to run any wires, and there's no network configuring that needs to be done. It's just pretty simple. You power it up, and you're up and running. The comparable camera to this would be like an Arlo, and because this shoots 1080, the lowest Arlo camera that shoots 1080 is going to be the Arlo Pro 2, and the Arlo cameras don't work without a base station, like I said earlier. So in order to get say you just wanted one camera, to get one camera with the Arlo base station, I don't want to quote prices because stuff can change as, people watch these videos and time goes on. But, A one camera Arlo with base station is almost double of what one of these cameras costs today. And I don't really see any advantage in the Arlo. The Arlos don't have PIR, the passive infrared, like this does. And I get tons of false alarms with my Arlos. I mean, you can set the motion sense, the sensitivity down, but then it doesn't trigger when you want it to, and you turn the sensitivity back up, and you get a bunch of false alarms. It would be nice to have PIR like this camera has. If I had to do it all over again, you know, a year and a half or 2 years ago when I bought my Arlo setup, if these Kittyhoks were available, I would have probably went this route. So these are pretty cool, especially for the money. I just looked at the Amazon listing on these. Currently, at the time of filming this video, there is a 15% off coupon that you can collect. Along with, at the time of this video, there is a discount code that they gave me to give to my viewers. So be sure to check that out in the video description below. Okay, so now the part everyone's waiting for. How do you get these for free? I'm going to hold a drawing for these. It's not a drawing that you can win or lose based on talent. It's 100% luck of the draw. In order to enter for this drawing, you need to be a subscriber of this channel. You need to give this video a thumbs up. You need to comment in the comment section below. Any comment, just leave me a comment. And in 3 weeks from the date of the posting of this video, from the day this video goes live, 3 weeks later, I will hold a drawing on this channel, and I will announce the winners. And first prize is going to be an unopened camera. Second prize is going to be an unopened camera. And the third place winner will receive the review model, which I will package back up and put into the box and ship them out. There's no purchase necessary. There's nothing, there's no requirements on your end other than, like I said, subscriber, like this video, and post a comment below. I will pick the winners at random, and I will pay to ship these to your home or your office or your shipping address, wherever that may be. Now, this drawing is restricted to residents of the United States strictly for shipping reasons. I love all of our viewers from other countries. I love everybody, but for me, as a private guy, I'm not a big business, and for shipping stuff, it can get confusing for me. So unfortunately, at this time, the only ones eligible for this drawing are people inside the United States. So that'll conclude this video of the Kittyhok 1080p 100% wire-free rechargeable battery camera. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.